Hi everyone, it's Kelly here from spiritualawakeningsigns.com. If you don't know me, I help people like you who are going through the awakening process to reduce their symptoms and make that process a little bit easier as they're moving through awakening too. So today we've got a really cool video. We're doing basically a crash course in everything to do with the heart chakra. So in this video what you're going to learn is how to identify the key signs that your heart chakra is actually broken or damaged or blocked. We're also going to be covering your soul's true purpose and how to heal your heart chakra to channel divine love effortlessly. That's the point, is healing the heart chakra to the point where we can just, share this energy from our heart space absolutely easily. And I'm really excited to cover all this information today. It should be really good. I'm also excited to announce that our heart healing meditation, this is called the heart pain healing, it's available this month. This is the meditation for this month. It's only available for the next 7 days, and I'll put a link to in the comments. In fact, I'll do that now so that you guys have got it, and that should be really helpful with all the topics that we're covering today in the course. So do say hello, feel free to come on and comment and let me know that you're here and what's happening, because I'd love to know. And we will get into the work in just a wee second. Right, let's see. Sorry guys, technical glitch. Right, let's see. So as we're beginning here, let's start by talking about your soul's purpose, because that's one of the most important things. I want to talk about your soul's purpose, your life mission, because that's massively important. Your soul's purpose and your life mission. Very difficult thing to get into alignment with. We know that we came here with a purpose. So that's the thing that will happen as you come through awakening. You know that you came with a purpose. You know that you came with some sort of mission. And that's the realization that starts to kind of arise as we move through the awakening process. There's this inner voice inside us that tells us, I know I'm supposed to be doing something. I know I'm supposed to be helping in some way, but I just don't quite know how. I don't quite know what. And that can be really difficult. The truth is that the details of exactly what it is you came here to achieve or to do as part of your life purpose will actually completely elude you until you're fully awakened and until you're healed enough to be able to fulfill it safely and effectively. The universe won't make you privy to those details at all until you are appropriately prepared for the task at hand. And that can be really, really frustrating, but the universe essentially has your best interests in mind, and it is for the best, really, as you go forward, that that stuff is put on hold. So give me a second, I'm just making sure that I can tune into the comments, because I don't always get them here when I'm doing it on this. So let's see. Good, right, I can see you. Hi Dee, thank you for watching, thank you for joining us, I really appreciate it. Right, so I've posted that link in case anyone wants it. The heart pain healing meditation is available anytime from now. In case you want to have a little look, you can check it out below. Okay, so let's talk about your soul's purpose. What I can definitely tell you is that there is one resonant driver that I've found that exists in all of us who are awakened. All of us. Drum roll please. We came here to channel divine love. Okay, that might not sound like a really big kind of illumination, but that is what I've found is the thread through absolutely every one of us who's awakening. We came here to channel unconditional love. That's what we're here to do. And the ways in which we choose to fulfill that mission is going to be unique to our skills, to our gifts and our experiences, but the thread remains the same. So the way that we do that will be different. It'll be different for everyone, okay? We know that we're light workers that came here to assist and to shift the energy of Earth, essentially to save humans from pain, suffering and anguish that they are locked into due to karmic conditioning and the fact that they've become completely estranged from true unconditional love in its natural form. However, that doesn't mean that we ourselves don't get tangled up. We don't escape that. And sometimes it can happen to us too along the way as part of our mission. As we awaken, we become aware of the fact that we're not yet fulfilling that mission, and it creates this sense of urgency, anxiety and panic. You might recognise that as part of your awakening. A lot of us feel this sense that it's almost like a ticking time bomb. It's this urge that, step into your power, and it's pulling you forward to step into your power as a light worker. It's like your soul is kind of urging, like, they need your gifts, they need you now, help now. That's always going on in the background, and it can put a lot of pressure on you when you're already trying so hard to, maneuver your way through the awakening process. So let's talk about why you're not fulfilling your purpose yet, and I stress yet, okay, because it will always come. Why you're not fulfilling your purpose yet. The problem is that we're usually so caught up in the purging and the healing process that's designed to get us ready to fulfill our life's mission and our life's work that we just can't get to where we're meant to be. Everything's too messy, it's too chaotic, we're too bogged down by the intense emotions and the horrible anxiety to be able to step into our power and really make an impact and make a change and shine that divine light and love that would actually be able to change things for others. We're too stuck to be able to make an impact at all. So we need healing to begin, like yesterday. We need healing to start right now, because the sooner that we can get ourselves healed and clear, not only will we begin to feel better within ourselves and live our own best lives, but we can begin to start helping others and to shine that divine light and love that we came here to do. And that's our greatest joy. Not only is it our purpose, it's our greatest joy in the world. Eliminating all those feelings of panic, anxiety, and even depression that come up. That's when those feelings will go away, when you finally get to step into your power and your soul recognises, okay, you're doing it. It's like you can kind of relax a little bit. Is any of this resonating with you guys? Feel free to tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you about you and your purpose and what you feel. If you're resonating with any of this, please tell me, because I love chatting to you guys. Really appreciate it. Okay, so with regards to the heart chakra, if you want to channel divine love and you want to be a light worker, healing your heart chakra is absolutely vital. I mean that in every sense of the word. Absolutely vital, because more than any other part, you need your heart chakra to be open, to be clear, to be free flowing, because otherwise you can't express the unconditional love of the divine. That's what we came here to do as light workers, to express that unconditional love. And we all want to channel divine love from our hearts. We all want to be a channel for that higher vibrational energy. We all want to make a positive impact in the lives of others and fulfill our life purpose. But we can't do that when our heart chakras are broken, blocked, congested with hurt, pain, trauma, devastation. All those negative emotions are what, kind of encapsulate the heart chakra. They block it from being able to just freely, move that energy through us, and for us to be a divine channel for that. Now, it's important to know your current life experience is the result of past life pain, right? Really important factor to get. Your current life experiences, the challenges you're facing right now, is the result of past life pain. And I'm going to explain how that really manifests. You see, we've lived so many lifetimes, we've had so many learning experiences that by the time we actually come here with the divine mission to make a change and to help others, we're already carrying the heartache of multiple lifetimes full of tragedy, devastation and heartbreak. And that's really difficult. So any pain that you experience now is the result of a painful experience that you've had before. Always, without considering anything else, it's always something that comes from before. So whether you remember it or not, all that plays out in your life now is a result of old trauma, and it's seeking to be healed. That's why it's coming up. That's why these patterns are playing out. It's going to continually draw similar painful experiences that mirror the original trauma into your life until it comes to completion and you're healed. That's what it's trying to do. So you'll keep drawing these situations into your life, and they'll look like a one-time thing, but they're not. It's just going to keep playing out until it's healed. Hi, we've got another Kelly. Hi Kelly, she's saying she really resonates with this information. Thank you. You're more than welcome. I love sharing this kind of stuff. And it's nice to have a fellow Kelly on here, so hi. Okay, So your greatest pain actually becomes your point of attraction. This is the thing that I really want you to take away from today's video. Your greatest pain has an energetic resonance to it, and it becomes, like the law of attraction, your point of attraction in the universe. Your heart has a massive electromagnetic field. It's a very, very powerful energy. And that means that any pain that you hold in your heart chakra is actually being sent out into the universe as your point of attraction, and it draws to you more of what caused the initial trauma. So think of it a little bit like a computer program, and it continues to play out over and over, seeking resolution. It's wanting to be fixed. And we can play these themes out in our lives repeatedly until we fix all the little bugs and we resolve the program, which I can assure you is much more painful and disruptive. Or we can heal the pain of the trauma that actually creates that point of attraction in the first place, and therefore change our connections with love and the things we draw into our lives and our experience of love and relationships. It's literally the key to changing your life for good. It is the thing, that negative energy and that pain is becoming like a beacon, sending vibes out into the universe and drawing those horrible experiences back to you, keeping you stuck in a loop. I hope that you can really get that, what I'm saying, and the power of changing this, because it can be changed. So we know how important this is. I really want you to take that away from today, that everything originates in past life pain. So we know how important that is, but is your heart chakra actually blocked or broken? That'll be the question that you're asking today. If you're questioning that, what I will say is that it's worth mentioning that nobody really makes it through spiritual awakening without deep and powerful healing of the heart. Nobody. It's an unavoidable aspect of healing, and we all have to go through it at some point, if not multiple times throughout our awakening journey. That can happen too, which is why I'm trying to save you the grief by explaining all this to you so that you can avoid that. I'm going to go through a little list of signs and symptoms so that you can take a look and you can see if you resonate with any of these, to be able to identify if your heart chakra is actually blocked or broken in some way. So listen to these signs and let me know in the comments box if you have any of them or if you recognise something within yourself. So signs that your heart chakra is broken or blocked would include feeling disillusioned with love and relationships, feeling disappointed, let down or hopeless about love, still feeling the pain of a relationship long after it's already ended, longing for someone that you can't have or can't find, so you know on some level but you just can't find them, feeling unable to connect with others, feeling unable to trust, aching, burning, pain, tingling in the chest, in your heart, your lungs or your upper back. That indicates that your heart chakra is really very damaged. I had that for a number of years, real burning in the heart space. And it doesn't have to be central or where your physical heart is, it could be any point round about the chest. Feeling or believing that love is painful, that it's abusive or that it doesn't last. Feeling alone in the world. I'm sure a lot of you resonate with that. Running away, isolating yourself, cutting people off or disconnecting. And being unable to unite with your twin flame or soulmate. These are all signs that your heart chakra is broken or blocked in some way. Do you have any of those signs? I'm really interested to know. Even if you're watching the replay, guys, please let me know in the comments if you have any of these signs. Or if you have anything that you're wondering if it is a sign to do with your heart chakra. Ask the questions. I'm more than happy. I'm here to help. So pop them in the comments box and I'll address everything that I can. So the good news is that no matter how long you might have struggled with any of those signs, it can be changed. In fact, that's the entire point of coming through the awakening process and actually, healing yourself. It's about healing yourself on the deepest level possible. And that's always going to involve the heart. Always. But it can be healed. So please know that if it's showing up in your life now, it's coming up because it can actually be healed and your soul knows that. So it's trying to get your attention. So it's time to work on that. So not only are you going to feel much better as a result of healing your broken heart or your blocked heart, but it has a lot of other genuinely epic benefits as well. So I'm going to explain those to you. The benefits of healing your broken or blocked heart chakra are If you unblock your heart chakra, you release pain, hurt, disappointment, even resentment. Okay, that's really powerful to release that from the heart space. You can deepen your capacity to love and to be loved. You can change lifelong patterns of being betrayed, hurt, misled, unvalued. You can totally change those. You can change your point of attraction so that you'll actually attract healthy relationships, friendships, and other interactions that are aligned with love. You can activate your heart chakra to channel divine love like it's supposed to. And that's when it's effortless, when there's no blocks there. You don't even have to try, it just surges right through you. You can clear blocks to uniting with your twin flame, your soulmate, or an awakened or conscious life partner. You prepare yourself for your life purpose when you heal, because that's what awakening's trying to do. It's trying to clear you enough to get you in alignment with your life purpose. So healing your heart chakra and unblocking it is going to prepare you for that. And lastly, it allows your heart to guide you when it's healthy, whole and complete. And that's very different. That's the difference in the intuition and what you pick up on. When your heart's full of fear and negative belief systems, you don't get the truth. You get the truth filtered through the fear. And that's when we get confusion in our intuition, and it's like, I'm not really sure and I'm confused and I don't know where to go next. That's all signs that you've got a broken or blocked heart chakra. So, what kind of healing is best for your heart chakra? That's the question. If you want to unblock or heal your heart chakra, you need healing. Okay, it's undoubtedly you need healing, but there is a wee bit of a problem, and we're going to cover this because it's very important as part of the awakening process. Talk therapy is not enough. Okay, counselling won't do enough, won't even hit the sides. Counselling's not enough, and no amount of medication, just so that you know, can clear the pain or release the congestion of a blocked or broken heart chakra. Okay, and I want to cover, before we go into what healing method is best, I'd like to cover what definitely not to do, because in many ways it's just as important. It can be a massive stumbling block on the road to ascension, so you need to know what to watch out for. So we need two specific aspects of us to be addressed in order to heal spiritual awakening, in order to heal or unblock our heart chakra. And a lot of people on the awakening journey get counselling or talk therapy. I get emails from people all the time, and they've been in counselling or talk therapy for years and years and years, only to find years later that other parts of them that are really deep and painful and powerful arise all over again, and they start questioning why it happened and why they feel, you know, they've been healing so deeply over the last few years and working so hard, and it's all come up again. And similarly, a lot of us on the awakening journey meditate for hours, you know, every day or week in an attempt to cleanse your soul's pain and heal the soul's damage. If you're doing that, don't worry, I did it too. It's not advisable, but I made that mistake also. You know, it happens to all of us. And unfortunately, this has a similar problem. It can help to clear some of the spiritual aspects of awakening because it aligns us with higher aspects of ourselves, and it can bring in communication with guides to lead us forward. But again, it's missing another really important component. It's a two-part approach. If you want effective, lasting healing, it is a two-part approach. And specifically when it's through awakening, there's no getting around this. I'm trying to save you time and pain by explaining this to you, so I really hope that you can get what I'm trying to put across here. The problem with both of those methods, whether it's talk therapy or whether it's, you know, you're trying to use meditation, is that they're only half of a two-part approach that we have to take. They're only half. To only address the spiritual is going to leave painful issues that still trouble you in this current lifetime. Okay? To only heal current issues is going to leave past life pain, which lies dormant in the soul and will undoubtedly erupt at a later date, seeking to be healed because it's not been done appropriately first time around. Or you'll just feel miserable for a long time and not really know why. We want to avoid that. I want to save you from coming through another painful healing experience, for having to repeat it over and over again. Certainly more than once, but twice is bad enough. Spiritual awakening is already hard enough. So take a two-part approach and heal the right way the first time around, so that you can be free of the pain and you can get on with beaming that love and energy from your heart space and aligning in your life purpose and your greatest joy. Do it right the first time around. And don't worry, we're going to go into more of that so that you understand a bit better. So if you want to heal fully, easily, quickly, and properly during the awakening process, you have to address two aspects, okay? So first of all, we have to heal the pains that we've experienced in this current lifetime. So this lifetime that you're living now, we have to heal the pains of this lifetime. But secondly, we have to also heal the past life pains that created a blueprint of your life experience that's been repeated. And it's causing themes and continual challenges that seem completely insurmountable to play out again and again in our current lifetime. So we have to heal current lifetime and we have to heal past lifetime. Does that make sense to everyone? Because once we can heal the heart chakra, okay, using those two things, current lifetime healing, past lifetime healing, that's when you can effortlessly beam that unconditional love from your heart, because your heart's completely open. There's nothing blocking it, nothing weighing it down. There's no fear or pain kind of, making you, instead of taking the straight route that your heart's leading you to, you're not avoiding parts of it, you're completely free and open. It's a completely different energy when you're living from that space, completely different. And it takes work to get there, but you have to do that two-part approach if you want to get there. And if you want to be the light worker that you came here to be, with that open space, that's what we're doing. That's what awakening is all about, healing and clearing this space so that you can be that channel, okay? But it requires healing first. So I know by now you'll be wondering, well, if you can't use traditional talk therapy, and you know that meditation can often make your awakening symptoms worse, and that neither of those approaches can fully complete the healing, then what can you use? Okay, we're going to cover that. So my number one recommendation for healing the heart chakra throughout awakening is energy healing. Energy healing. That's no big surprise considering the work that I usually do. I'm sure it's no light bulb moment for you, but energy healing is the key to healing past life and present lives simultaneously. That's the point. It's healing them both at the same time. Energy healing has the power to heal both of those at the same time, the current life pains and the past life issues at the same time. And that means that the energy healing can heal the issue that your awakening draws up in half the time. I will really want you to get that. It saves you from repeating the same patterns or having to heal the issues all over again. It does it in half the time. So energy healing is definitely the key, but it raises a question, which energy healing is best? This is an important part because you do need to be careful. When you're coming through awakening, you have to be really careful what you expose yourself to and what you allow to affect your energy. Okay, so I've got some recommendations on that. If you've followed our blog for a while, you'll know that I always actually advise against using energy healing or anything that alters or affects your energy body, because it can massively unground us and it can make our symptoms much, much worse. My best recommendation would probably be something like EFT tapping. So I don't know if you've seen that before. It's tapping on acupressure points around the body. It's just a simple self-applied energy healing technique that can work on both aspects. So you can work on the energetic and the physicality for a full holistic healing. And it's really, really easy. So you can work with a practitioner, or we actually have a free 5-day tutorial course. I created that completely free, and it will break it down and teach you how to do that for nothing. And what I'll do is I'll put a link in the comments box so that you can get access to that. It's called Ascension Aid. You can have a little look and maybe get started that way. But alternatively, if you just want to relax and receive the healing, our energy healing meditations are a good way to start safe energy healing, and you can do it regularly without having to leave your home, without excessive costs or waiting on available appointments when you probably need healing quite urgently now. You can just watch the video, relax and receive those energetic changes that our collective guides are granting us, and you can also use it as often as you like. So you might have one healing session today, and then maybe in a week's time or even a month's time you think, I need some more healing. When you use that healing meditation, it's going to go another level deeper so that we're consistently moving down in the soul, healing those different layers and whatever's at the source of them. So the heart pain healing meditation will unblock your heart chakra, it'll heal your heart pain, and it's going to promote love, connection and trust. That's what it's all about. It's called the Heart Pain Healing, and it's specifically created to help you heal the issues that we're talking about in this video. So like I said, you can do the EFT. That's the only thing I would recommend for awakening. Don't get into other therapies. I would be really cautious because your energy is going to be so volatile. So EFT or the energy healing meditations that we do here. It's a really powerful video. It's only 20 minutes long, and it's energetic activations and healing that are going to get your heart healed, aligned and ready for you to step into your life purpose and your mission as a light worker. And as a benefit, it heals issues in this current lifetime and past lifetimes too. So there's that two-sided part to it, current issues and past life issues. If you want to take a look at it, I will put the link in the comments box. I've already got a link there if you want to have a quick look at the meditation. I will link it there. But just remember, it's only available for the next 7 days, and then we'll be on to the next one. So just keep an eye out for that. And I want you to know that ultimately, whether you get our meditations or not, healing is always in your own hands. Okay, follow what resonates with you. So trust the guidance in your heart to lead you to what's actually right for you. Whether it's EFT tapping, one of our meditations, maybe even working with a local healer, so long as it's aligned with love, you're always on the right track. Okay, I want you to know that. So that's us kind of finished for today. I'd like to take any questions. If there are any of you that have questions, I'll just have a little check. I can see that Kristen has sent us something. So literally any questions, any queries that you have to do with the heart chakra, give me them now, and I'm here to help. So I'm more than happy to spend some time answering some questions for you guys, and then we'll finish up. So Kristen says, will the chakras unblock themselves naturally through the ascension process? Will these exercises just assist that, or would it be better to unblock it and do the work ourselves? Great question. Well, here's the thing. Yes, your chakras will unblock themselves naturally through the ascension process. The challenge with that is if you wait and you allow the universe and your soul to do it for you, what will happen is it will draw experiences into your life that make it a real life event. Okay, so if you have deep heartbreak because someone betrayed you in a past life, it's going to bring betrayal into this lifetime, and you'll have to live it all over again, and you'll be healed by the end of it because it'll dislodge all the pain and you'll finally surmount the experience. But it's a lot more painful and challenging and disruptive in your life, and it also takes a lot longer. Okay, now I'm not saying that that's the bad way to go. That's the way your soul would naturally create it, and it will still do that in certain areas that you're not willing to look at. Your soul will do that, and that can be really challenging. But if you don't intervene by getting ahead of it and start doing some healing work on yourself to clear it and move it, then it's going to show up in your real life. And I can speak from experience, it's much harder. It's a lot harder. I'm not saying that there's a shortcut to ascension, because there isn't, but with a lot of these issues, if you're willing to look at them and you're willing to work on them, you can certainly get through a lot more by healing and clearing that well ahead of it manifesting in your physical life. Because once you change that point of attraction, there's no need for it to play out in your physical life. It just doesn't need to anymore. And you change that point of attraction and you attract positive things instead. And that's really what you want as part of the awakening process. So like I say, they will unblock themselves naturally, but it'll take a lot longer and be a lot more painful and difficult. But I want you to know that there's no judgment in that. Whatever way you feel is right for you is right for you, but there's no medals that come from doing it the hard way. You know, it makes no difference to the universe. It just wants you to get ready and be able to fulfill your life mission and your life's work. It really has no preference as to whether it has to take you kicking and screaming and disrupting your life, or whether you want to sit in your bedroom and do EFT tapping or some of our healing meditations or work with a healer. It makes no difference to the universe. It can be a bit harsh that way. So that's certainly something that you can consider and take a little look at. So I would always say, my recommendation would always be, do it yourself. Get ahead of it. Acknowledge what's going on in yourself. Acknowledge what's going on in your heart. And be willing to look at it and to purposely address the pain, because you can shift things really quickly. With some of these techniques and the healing and the meditations, you can shift things so quickly. So, you know, don't go through unnecessary pain. Awakening's hard enough, you know. Okay, so I'll give us a little second in case anyone else has any questions. I'm happy to take it. But like I said, the heart pain healing meditation specifically addresses all these issues, addresses current life pain and past life pain, and it's only 20 minutes long. And you can also use it over again if you need it, if you need a little top up. Once is enough to assimilate all the changes, but you're certainly more than welcome to repeat it anytime you want to take that healing just a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper. So have a think about that. So thank you so much for watching. I don't see any other comments just now, but if you have comments and you're not watching it live, just pop them in the comments box. I'm more than happy to get back to them and help you with that. That's no problem. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel, and we'll be putting up more videos soon, and then you'll get all the future videos as well. But thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you all watching and your support. And if you have any questions, let me know and I'll help you guys out. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.